Welcome back to Anime Fight Club, everyone. My name's Grim. Today we're checking out Demon Slayer episode 10, entitled Together Forever. We start the episode off with Tanjiro just explaining what he did last episode, that he used those arrows to increase the force from that water wheel. He said it wasn't as strong as it was underwater, but it was still stronger because of Buddy's arrows. And this demon is dying, like his head's been cut off and only concerned that he's dirty now. So even though he's dying, he still manages to get out another attack, and he riddles Tanjiro with arrows. He's covered in arrows and he's just sent flying. Tanjiro tries to use fourth form striking tide to cushion the blow again as he's headed toward this brick wall, and then another arrow rips him up off the ground straight up into the air. It's moving him so fast he can't swing his sword. He uses his second form water wheel to, I'm guessing, stop the movement. He continues to use all these different attacks in incredible succession, just back to back to back, to try to mitigate these impacts of him slamming into his surroundings. This demon's still dying, but he's holding on. Tanjiro has no choice but to continue throwing out attack after attack, waiting for this demon to die. Such determination. This demon was only concerned with hurting Tanjiro as much as he could before he died. Man, the demon finally disintegrates. The arrows wear off. Tanjiro falls from the sky, surely exhausted. But then we got to remember, okay, where's Nezuko? There's still another demon. Tanjiro tells us he has cracked ribs and a broken leg, but he still reaches for his sword. He's still trying to get up. He knows there's another demon left. He reaches for this sword with his mouth. All right, I see you, Zoro. As Tanjiro crawls toward this other demon, we get this awesome scene of her bouncing these Tamari off the ground, kicking up dust before she starts launching them at Yushiro. So both Yushiro and the Tamari demon think that they have an advantage. So they have their little battle. Tamari demon throws the Tamari at Yushiro, and right as it's about to hit him, Nezuko comes out of nowhere and she kicks this ball, the same ball that took her leg the last time, and now she's kicking them repeatedly. It's kickball now. Every time she throws a Tamari, Nezuko counters with a kick. Looks like Nezuko's kicks are getting stronger and stronger. This time the demon catches the ball and she looks a bit concerned. Now the demon and Nezuko have a kickoff battle, and they're just kicking this ball back and forth, and the ball's moving faster and faster with each kick. You can see they're both putting their all into it. Nezuko's covered in veins, the demon's covered in veins. We see Nezuko evolve mid-kick as her muscles grow and she counters. She kicks this ball back at this demon, and the demon tries not to even catch it. Like, she's like, nah, I don't need to catch that. She might take my arm off with that one. So she just lets it smash into the brick wall behind her. So Tamayo steps in front of Nezuko and invokes her talk no jutsu. She starts to talk into this Tamari demon, and she asks her if she knows who Muzan really is. She proclaims that he's a coward, that he's just in perpetual fear of an uprising of other demons. That's why he separates them and keeps them, at bay by, doing the stuff that he's doing. I guess telling them that they've got to eat each other. They can't group up because he's scared. And I'm guessing this jutsu is working on this demon, because she starts to just freak out a bit. She starts she starts sweating, she starts yelling. So as Lady Tamayo continues to talk to the demon, Yushiro looks down and he says, of course she's enacted her spell. So we start to see like that pretty smoke coming off of her arm again, and that's, I'm guessing, lowering this demon's inhibitions. So she goes on, she gets all excited and passionate, and she actually says Muzan Kibutsuchi's name, which is part of the curse. Like, they can't say it. So she manages to say it her own, like she said it on her own, and immediately regrets it. She puts her hands over her mouth, and now she's just trembling. She's triggered that curse. The Tamari demon runs off begging for forgiveness, and as she's doing so, her skin starts to change color. This curse has been activated, and it's a horrendous curse. I'm thinking that she was about to just melt or something like that, or just disintegrate. These 3 massive arms burst out of her body, ripping her open. I think the most daunting one was the one that came out of her mouth. And I'm looking at it like, oh, that would have to suck. You can't breathe, you can't talk. And then it reaches around and crushes her head. And then as the scene continues to play off, all you hear is the sound of body parts being crushed. They don't show it, but you just hear it. Oh my goodness. As Tanjiro crawls over toward the demon, she explains that Muzan Kibutsuji's cells are the only thing demon-wise that can kill another demon. That two demons fighting is pretty much pointless because they're just going to heal. But his cells alone are strong enough or capable of destroying a demon. We then learn that that girl was not one of the 12 Kizuki. She says that they have numbers on their eyes, and that one didn't. And then she said that they were too weak to be one of the 12 Kizuki. You understand how terrifying that is? Like, Tanjiro's on the ground. Like, he can't stand up, he can't move, he can't attack anymore. He's done. And these weren't of the 12 Kizuki? Oh my goodness. So as we're waiting on this demon to finish disintegrating, Tanjiro hears a voice saying Mari, Mari, Mari. She has no head or anything left anymore, and no way to speak, so I don't know where these words are coming from. But Tanjiro picks up her Tamari and takes it over to her. And he has the thought to himself that she's probably murdered dozens of people, but inside she's just a little kid. She was once a little girl before she was turned into a demon. It seems like in death, she degenerated back to like having human emotions. And Tanjiro is just so kind. He's being empathetic toward this demon, realizing she's been manipulated by Muzan Kibutsuji. He's so nice, but that's always the case in these types of shows. He's either feeling for somebody or crying, but I'm here for it. And Muzan Kibutsuji is just too cool, man. This Michael Jackson, man, this Thriller outfit is killing me. So Tanjiro makes his way downstairs to where the doctor is trying to heal Nezuko from the spell that she released, and Nezuko's just hugging the doctor. She's petting Yushio. She really likes both of them. She sees them both as humans, and that really means a lot to the doctor. Like, she's being seen as not a monster. After Tanjiro says that Nezuko sees the two of them as human, we see Yushio's memory of being on his deathbed, and the doctor turning him into a demon in order to keep him alive. He was sick. So she's not some type of mad doctor that was just trying to turn a human into a demon. She turned him into one to save him. Lady Tameo has obviously grown attached to Nezuko. She offers to keep her or let Nezuko stay with them while Tanjiro's on his journey. And Tanjiro thanks her, but decides to keep Nezuko with him. I think that was a good decision considering how strong she is, but I'm sure that wasn't where his mind was. This crow shows up after he leaves and just continues to pester him about his next mission. Then we're introduced to another character, the kid in yellow that was in the final selection with Tanjiro, that was freaking out that even though he passed, he thought he was about to die. And here he is crying again, begging to some girl on the side of the road. No idea what that's about, but this was also a good episode. It was nice to see the conclusion of that fight between those two demons, Tanjiro and Nezuko. It was also very cute to see her petting them like they were humans or children like that. That was adorable. But this was a good episode, good conclusion to the fight. I'm eager to see who this next character is. Like I said, I wanted to see more demon slayers in action, to see their different skills and whatnot. So I'm eager to see what that's all about, who this kid is, to see what their next mission is, what new demons we're about to see. What moment was the defining moment for you in this episode? Please leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hit the thumbs up. If you've made it this far in the video, please follow me on the other social media so we can keep in touch. I hope to see you next episode, and as always, otaku for life.